All right, y'all. I am back. We are back. We're gonna jump right into it. We are doing part 2 of The Circle Q&A with yours truly, Terilisha from season 2. We're gonna be doing episodes 5 through 8, answering all your questions. Now, it's a lot more than the first time. Y'all killing me, but we're gonna try to get as many of these things done. We're just going to answer them. There's no particular set this way because there's just too many to break up. So I'm just going to answer them as we go. We have questions from Instagram, TikTok, under the other YouTube video, and Facebook. All right, question. How did you really feel when that girl tried to call you out in Truth or Dare? Oh my gosh. I was so disgusted and I was really first confused and then I was pissed off because, as you guys see from viewing, what she said was a lie. It wasn't true. That's why I was like, oh, hashtag pathetic. This is so terrible. Ew. That's how I felt. Like, girl, bye. Anyway. Oh, let me get to the number one question that I'm still being asked. Y'all, we do not have a phone. They take our phones. We don't have a phone at all. So there's that. Get into that. All right, next question. How did you feel about Courtney being out to get you after old girl told him you were out to get him, even after your attempt to clear the air with him? Okay, y'all. So watching those episodes was extremely triggering for me because I felt kind of bullied. I felt under attack, and it was sickening to watch. I was so pissed off because, one, what she said wasn't true. I was not out to get him. I wasn't gunning for him and all of that. I simply stated why I didn't want to save him, which was I thought he was a threat, which is the truth. But it was even more upsetting that even after he asked me why or what part did I have in keeping him around, I was honest. I told him we did not have a relationship. I didn't have a relationship to fight for. I had never communicated with him in our time in a circle at that point. It was literally like day 2 or day 3 at that time. So it was so annoying. It was irritating to see him out to get me. One, based on a lie, and two, for like we had a whole conversation. Like, if you can't speak for yourself, you don't have a voice of your own, you don't have a backbone of your own, then I don't know. I just thought he's pathetic too. It was ill. It was ill. Watching it, I was so pissed off. Like, why would you take the word over someone that you know does not like me and not give me a fair opportunity or chance to get to know you and you get to know me? Instead of making me, the same reason why I came to him, instead of us being competitors, let's be allies. That's what my goal was. So to see him to go so deep into it, it was, I don't like that. Young Miami boys, I don't like that. Okay, Carisha, we don't like that. Period. Next question. You guys seem to really hate hashtags. A lot of people ask, why do we use hashtags? Are we forced to use hashtags? Y'all, that's the only way for us to communicate. So when we use a hashtag, basically, I can't speak for everybody, but for me, it was just a way of putting emphasis on a word if I didn't put it in, like, all caps. So you have to remember that we can't hear each other's voices or tones, so we only know what is emphasized based on a hashtag or a word in all caps. All right. Who do you want to win now that you're gone? And you should have won, by the way. I definitely think I could have taken it. I would have definitely made it to the finale if I didn't have this unnecessary dumbass target on my back. Ridiculous. But who I want to win based on who's currently in the circle, I'm rooting for my Dallas Bay, my D-Town homegirl, Kat. I feel like she can take it all the way. Mitchell, I like Mitchell's game plan. I like the way that he's thinking for himself. Trevor, because we had the BBQ chat with Trevor, myself, and Kat. So the fact that I'm out, but both of them are still in, I'm definitely rooting for them. And Mitch. But I am very interested in seeing how Lisa and Jack are going to come together and play the new character that was highlighted at the end of episode 8. So we'll have to tune in next week to see that. Again, a lot of questions about the cameras rolling. I addressed it in the Q&A in part 1, but I'm going to say it again for those who didn't get an opportunity to watch it yet. The cameras are rolling 24/7. The only time that they aren't, they're still, no, I don't know if they're still rolling or not. Well, the only time that they're not rolling is if we're using the restroom. We'll say circle, going to the restroom, and the cameras will turn. So I'm going to assume that the cameras turn and the sound is muted. Or is the sound muted? I think the sound is muted, and they know that we're done when we leave the restroom because we know the door slides. So when they see that there's a camera right outside the bathroom, so when the door slides, I think that's their sign that they can turn the camera back around and turn the sound back on. How do you feel about Trevor? As y'all know, I knew Trevor's ass was a catfish. But I liked him. I liked the posts and stuff that he would make in the chat conversations. I thought he was like goofy and cool. Everything that Terilisha is who Trevor was, because she was being herself just with her husband's profile. So I feel good about Trevor. I'm happy that we were able to have the BBQ chat before I was blocked. What do you think on how Savannah played? Child, anyways. What was it like? Were you allowed to have your phone and watch TV? Again, guys, dirt word, no phone. Say it with me. There is no phones. There is no phones. There is no phones. But we did have Netflix. That we were able to watch like at night. We're just kind of winding down, you know. The nights where you don't see, it's like, oh, circle, turn off lights. Were the nights that we kind of got to chill out and relax and watch a little Netflix. Would you ever go on the challenge? I believe I answered that in the first video. Answers, yes. Hell yes. I would do that. Let's get this money. What do you think about the rest of the people who are catfish? I think that the catfish are catfish, and that everybody was doing a good job, kind of ish. Everybody was kind of slipping. Like Trevor was sounding like a girl, Jack was sounding like a guy, River was sounding like an old man. Lisa definitely did not sound like no damn Lance from NSYNC. So it's so funny watching it because they really thought they were just killing the game. But they weren't. We were on to you, especially Emily, aka Jack. Did you get to leave the apartments at all? Like to go to the bar or something? No. We shot or filmed during the pandemic. It's still a pandemic. So everything was super locked down. Our health and safety was the number one priority. So there was no going out to bars or anything like that. Oh, okay. This question is probably the one I also get a lot of. If you could go back and redo any moment from the circle, what would it be and why? For me, the moment that I would go back to was after Brian's goodbye message. When I mentioned that I definitely did not want to see him go, I would have added the fact that I'm happy that we're all still here. I would have added that it was a hard decision for me. I didn't want to see him go, but I'm happy that we are all still in it together. Because it's gonna take us all, your alliances to get you to that finish line. So I would have made it clear that I was still happy that we were all there. Another question, kind of is along the same lines. What would you have done differently to stay longer on the show? Honestly, I don't believe there was anything that I could have done differently. Those two players had whatever. But one thing I wonder if I would have answered to who I thought the biggest game player was. Had I said Lance, and instead, I wonder if that would have made a difference in anything. I don't have any regrets because I still feel very solidly that she was the biggest game player. But I wonder, had I said Lance instead, if that would have made a difference. Oh, this is a good question. If you didn't choose Chloe to meet, who would you choose instead and why? I would have chosen Kat because, duh, that's my D-Town homegirl. But we had also had that chat, and I would have just kind of thanked her for kind of letting me know about the whole Joker situation and what was said, because otherwise it would have fucking haunted me. It would have haunted me, and I would have been, I don't know, sad. Question, are you and Chloe cool? Y'all, I don't know. I'll be honest with you guys. I love Chloe. But I tried to reach out to my girl, and I don't know if she's too busy or what, but she does not respond to me anymore, and I don't know if she feels a way about the things I've said on the show. If she does, Chloe, if you're watching this, I am so sorry if I have hurt you by the words that I said. I genuinely mean that. Looking at it, I can see how it can hurt your feelings. Question, what was your reaction when you first found out that you were going to be on the circle? Hashtag Team Terilisha Blue Heart. Oh, I was so excited. I was so excited because, as you guys know, I loved season 1. So I was like, oh my gosh, I get the opportunity to go into the circle as myself and like try to rock this shit. So I was so excited. I was so happy. I was like, yes! Oh, I was so happy. Oh my gosh. I still can feel the excitement. This past week was actually the 1-year anniversary of me finding out that I would be on the show. So it was a moment in time. Story time on why you love blue so much. Okay, guys, you're not going to believe this, but it's the truth. Blue isn't even my favorite color. It's not. It's actually purple. Purple is my favorite color. But the story time on why I wear blue, the blue braids and the blue nails, is because I released a project, the Blue Heart EP. The person that I wrote the records for, his favorite color is royal blue. So it was just kind of a way to tie in the project. So when they see the girl with the blue hair or whatever, they would be able to, tie it to the Blue Heart EP. But now it's the girl with the blue hair in the circle, which I'll still take. So yeah, you guys check out the Blue Heart EP. It's streaming digitally everywhere. Ooh, ooh. Shameless plug. Oh, this is a great question. What was the hardest part of playing the game? The stress. The stress. For me, I could just feel like all of the things that were stacked up against me, and it was just trying to play the best I could, feeling, I felt defeated, and to have to still smile through it all and just try to keep a positive attitude, that was hard. Wait, hold on. I got a little emotional in my eye. Hold on. I don't know why people don't think I got feelings. No, fuck that. Y'all, I do got feelings, okay? I might be like, fuck it, but I still be fucking it with some fucking emotions shit. Are you actually a teacher? Yes. Right now, I'm on the off because obvious reasons. But yes, I actually mentioned that on my Insta story. But yes, I am. What is the circle? I don't know what that question means. The Circle is a TV show, but The Circle is also the platform that we speak to. It's kind of like when we say, "Hey Alexa," or "Hey Siri." Circle is that in the circle world, if that makes sense. All right. Do you? This is a good one. Do you get PTSD from the alert sound? No, but I have PTSD from hashtag I got your back. Oh my goodness. It's just something about hearing I got your back now that just triggers the deepest part of my emotions. I just can't. It's so funny. We literally talk about that in our group chat. Season 2, we have a group chat, and we literally have all discussed the fact that I got your back is 1, bullshit, but 2, very alarmingly upsetting. It's so upsetting. Was it hard to be locked up without a phone and not have any interaction with the outside world? No, I think I kind of covered that in part 1 of the Q&A, but it's not as hard as you would believe, because when you are immersed into the world of the circle, it's just so much going on, and when it's not, you appreciate the downtime. And honestly, you don't really think about the outside world because you're so into your circle world. Like, in my down moments, I would, miss like my mom and dad and my sisters. Like, I would miss things from home, but my mom was so on winning this fucking money. Like, I could deal with the outside world later. Right now, let's get to it. Oh, okay. What happens after you are blocked? Do you just go home? After you are blocked, you actually have to go through the blocking process, which is going to meet someone. And as you guys saw from episode 7, I went to go meet Chloe. So that's exactly what happens. Once you're blocked, you have to decide who you want to go see, and then you go see them, and you film your goodbye message. How do you feel knowing that River is a catfish? Y'all, I knew that River is a catfish, and I don't feel any way. Speaking for myself, I was not worried about who was a catfish. I wasn't on a catfish hunt, because to me, who cares? My goal was to build an alliance with people that were awesome, that were good, and get us to that finish line, get us to that finale. That's what I was for. This question is gonna be the last question. Because I want to try to keep this video shorter. Do you feel like if the drama wouldn't have blown up the way it did, that you would have still been in the game? Hashtag I am Team Terilisha. No, hashtag I was Team Terilisha. Thank you. Honestly, it's really hard to say if the drama. I don't understand why it blew up the way that it did. I really feel like it's stupid. Watching it back, she just took it just too far, and then he took it even further. It should have been able to be a disagreement, or I don't even know what the word is. It should have been able to be in a moment. It should have been able to be a moment to be able to move forward from, move past. And the fact that everybody just kept dragging that shit was so OD to me. Like, I was over it. After we saved Courtney, like, it wasn't even on my radar anymore. Like, because I didn't care. We made a decision. Bryant was sent home. Okay, how do we progress further in the game? Everything else is irrelevant. Like, what the fuck? There's still more questions. I lied, y'all. I think I'm gonna answer some more. Oh my gosh, y'all. I do not know what happened. I do not know where that video just stopped at. So I'm really hoping that shit recorded. So I'm going to stop this now. I want to thank you guys for all of your love and support. You guys were rocking with me. I see all of your comments, your DMs, your messages, your everything to me, the good and the bad, but we're going to focus on positive. Thank y'all so much. A lot of you guys are so fucking gutted to see me gone. The hashtag Terilisha was robbed. Y'all, thank y'all. I can tell that y'all saw and y'all felt it, and I appreciate each of you. If you guys have seen, possibly, maybe, there might be a circle redemption or a circle all-stars of some sort. If you guys would love to see Mr. Chris Sapphire and I work it out together, tell Circle. Tell Netflix. Tell them that y'all want to see it. Y'all want to see y'all people get together. Okay? I think that's all the motherfucking questions that I have. All right, so that's all the questions that I have. Again, I want to thank you guys so much for all of the love and support. Thank you guys for purchasing Terilisha merch. If you guys are loving these lashes, these are a part of the Ice with Lash collection. You guys can go online to my website, pick a lash, send it to yourself. We have 2 different Terilisha shirts. Of course, we have music by yours truly. I've been making music since 2013, so pick a song, any song. Pick the EP, rock it out. I love you guys. I will see you next week with more Q&As. And let me know what else you guys want from me on my channel. This is kind of new to me. I do music, but I am aware that you guys want to know more about me. So there's things you want to know, things you would like to see me do. Let me know. This is y'all world. I just live in it.